Welcome back for Video Game News. This is a special edition. Yes, I'm wearing a UK holiday hat, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not exactly sure as to why I'm having so much lighting issues right now. But with that said, um, a few other things to know specifically. I think the biggest thing going on right now in gaming news is obviously the controversy that is CG or CD Projekt Red. With the whole controversy that is Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, this game is causing quite a bit of controversy. I have yet to actually install the game, and I will probably in January once there's enough updates done on the game. But with that said, boy has this game been causing a lot of controversy and issues, needless to say the least of. So, I apologize for lying. I'm not sure why my camera is acting so weird. But anyways, yeah, there's definitely been a lot of glitch issues going on with Cyberpunk. That is for sure. Uh, whether it be between the fact there's been so much crunch time going on, as well as many underhanded business tactics that CG or CD Project Red or whatever, let's just say the Cyberpunk studio, even though they did create was considered a modern masterpiece of a game called The Witcher 3. That's only one great, amazing game title that they did, and they soaked up and sucked up all the goodwill they could with that game, and pretty much burned all the bridges. You have, of course, now Sony offering full reimbursement and refunds for digital copies, but of course also pulled Cyberpunk 2077 from the actual store. So I think that is a good thing. Maybe it'll help get a point across to Project Red. Whether or not it does remains to be seen, but I will say this, the disaster of Cyberpunk 2077 in 1 week has been more disastrous than Bethesda's handling of Fallout 76 or even BioWare / EA Anthem, which it looks like they are pretty determined to try to fix and mend stuff in Anthem with a major size update that they've been working on for like close to a year now. And of course, Bethesda has spent a lot of time and effort trying to update and add a lot more content overall to Fallout 76. Though both games have pretty much still really screwed themselves over, though to be fair, I think Anthem has more potential to actually reverse stuff. I think it has much better potential than Fallout 76 does. That's my opinion anyways. But also, I think it's been better for BioWare being quiet, unlike Todd Howard, which always likes to put his foot in his mouth. Just saying, hopefully some things get improved at Bethesda with now beaten by Microsoft, and of course Phil Spencer, now Todd Howard has to answer to. But with the CD Project Red whole situation, the fact between all the crunch time and the way the board has treated smaller studios and stuff involved in Fallout 2070 or Fallout 27 with Cyberpunk 2077, there's been a lot of glitches, and I'm not saying just like base PS4, we're even talking like PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, even now PC, which is considered by far the best version of the game right now, since they seem to have more focused on the PC rather then the 8th console generation consoles, which is strange because the game was originally announced in 2012, basically getting ready to start the 8th console generation. Instead, basically, they seem to have switched focus rather quickly to PS5 and everything instead of current gen still, which has the 100 plus million install base rather than just a couple of million. Yeah, not smart. Business wise, with all the stuff that's come out about abusing authority and everything behind the scenes, I mean, we all know by now about a lot of the controversy, how companies like Ubisoft, with the whole sexual harassment stuff that's been coming out, involved in the higher ups, and there's definitely been a lot of dirt that's come out over time for the bad work culture in Rockstar games. Some people will always defend Rockstar because of Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. In my opinion, both series are overrated. And in my opinion, personally, Rockstar is one of the worst game studios of them all. They're definitely by far one of the most, how shall I put this, one of the most uh, toxic, culturally speaking, because most of the higher ups at Rockstar are people that are wanting to live lifestyles of like Grand Theft Auto and stuff, and a lot of jock type people. So it's no surprise, given a lot of stuff that's come out. Uh, Bethesda has done definitely some underhanded stuff as time has gone on. Activision Blizzard, a lot of crap, especially Blizzard more so as of late than regular Activision. Though to be fair, Activision has one of the biggest douchebag CEOs out of all the major AAA studios. And seeing this stuff that's coming out, hopefully come to January or February, when I actually finally give this game a try, once a lot of this stuff works out, because I'm going to try to give this a unbiased opinion once I can play the game, decent quality, like I did with Assassin's Creed Unity. And Assassin's Creed Unity has become one of my personal favorite AC games of all time. And I will say, when push comes to shove, also, or stuff, of course, I'm not a fan of EA. A company I used to love and I absolutely hate now, Konami, because of how they've handled things over time, but everything like that. But I'm going to get ready to cut this short little video. This was just sort of a rant slash discussion video, my opinions on Cyberpunk 2077. I hope the game gets fixed and they work out a lot of the glitch issues and everything. Especially, I have the right to say stuff since I actually picked up the game. So I have a right to criticize since I actually went out and bought it. By the way, if you did buy physical version and you want to get your money back anyways, Best Buy is also offering, if you bought from Best Buy is now offering full reburst and refunds. Just like Sony and Xbox. The reason why Xbox, though, has not pulled the game from their store is because, if you notice, there was a lot of like exclusive content and things with a lot of advertisement and things like that with Microsoft. So it's no surprise because Microsoft actually spent millions of dollars, if not tens of millions of dollars, on the game Cyberpunk 2077. And other stuff has come to light when originally they talked like would not be any in-game purchases or anything like that. Microtransactions, turned out that was a lie as well from Project Red. Come to find out, in fact, there is in-game microtransactions. Also, they didn't originally apparently have warning labels for some high volume color, bright flashing lights and stuff, which can cause seizures. Originally did not have a warning on the game starting, and people end up getting some seizures. There have been cases in Japan and places on the game. So, yeah, boy, is there gonna be an army of lawsuits against Project Red. Needless to say, 2020 is definitely not gonna be a good ending year for them. But we only have Well, we have about 2 weeks left, or a little less than 2 weeks now, of 2020 left. But anyways, happy holidays, Merry, or as they say in England, happy holidays and happy Christmas to everyone out there. Stay safe, because boy, has 2020 been one heck of a crazy year, and 2021 is looking not so good either. Quick bright side, good piece of news I'll quickly mention. In the $900 billion stimulus package thing that finally got passed Sunday, in it is a $15 billion thing on it that's going to go directly to like entertainment, like convention centers and stuff like that would have like concerts and everything, and also movie theaters. A $15 billion of stimulus money, which is good because boy, right now AMC theaters really needs the stimulus money because they're saying by the end of next month, AMC is saying that they will most likely be going bankrupt. So hopefully they can get some of this money because they're currently $700 million in debt for rent and stuff to different landlords and the properties because they predominantly rent property and stuff, land for the theaters rather than owning the land themselves. Also, not to mention they're doing horrible right now stock wise. I checked the other day. Their stock has plummeted. Last time I checked, it was at $2.80 a share. That's bad from a stock perspective. But anyways, I'll see everyone next time. Stay safe and stay tuned for Christmas Day. I have a special review, in the very first review of the Power Rangers retrospective begins on Christmas Day. My review will be going up on December 25th. My review for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. So stay tuned for that special movie review coming up. But I'll see y'all soon enough. And stay tuned for my upcoming Power Rangers retrospective, which truly begins in January. See you then.